Hi, and thanks for watching the DIY Daddy channel. In this video I'm going to be talking about some of the biggest mistakes that people make in the fall and winter season trying to save some energy on their heat bill, or trying to save some money on their heat bills. Some of the biggest mistakes that people immediately start off with are their windows. Most people ignore their windows when windows are probably the biggest source of heat loss in a home. The first thing you'll notice is windows need to be locked. Alright? When they're unlocked, there's a separation, there's a little gap there that can allow a draft to come in, but when you lock it, you make that window a lot more airtight. The second thing is clean windows. Now, there have been a lot of studies that actually show that if the window is dirty, not as much sunlight passes through the glass, which can help heat your home. Alright? So the cleaner it is, the more sunlight gets through, the more of like a greenhouse effect you get, and the warmer your house can get. Another thing that people also don't really pay much attention to is using the sunlight in their blinds. Now, in this window, I've got a large set of blinds. Alright? Now, it's very important that during the day, especially on a sunny day, you keep those blinds open. What that's going to do is allow the sunlight to come in and warm up the room, which makes your furnace have to work less. And another thing is, at night, when the sun goes down, you want to make sure you close the blinds, and whatever window treatments you have, whether it be curtains, think of those as an extra layer of insulation. So they're going to help prevent heat from getting out to the glass and cold from radiating in from the glass. So it's very important that you keep your blinds and shades and curtains open during the day and then closed in the evening. The next thing we're going to look at is our thermostat. Now, a lot of people make some very common mistakes with this. Is they feel that if they, crank their heat way down when they're gone and then turn it back up, they're saving energy when they return. They're not. What happens is the furnace has to work a lot harder and uses more fuel to bring the temperature back up to the setting. So it's better to just adjust small, like maybe 3 or 4 degrees at most, because otherwise than that, you're actually going to be spending more fuel. Another thing, people tend to turn the temperature down at night when they go to bed. Yeah, I mean, some people sleep more comfortably if it's a little bit cooler in the house, but there again, when you turn the heat back up, if it's more than 4 or 5 degree difference, the furnace is actually going to have to work harder to increase the temperature in the whole house all at once, because that's how these thermostats work. It's not a slow, gradual heat, it's a bring it up as quickly as possible. So that puts more strain on the furnace, which can, has other effects there, and doesn't really save you that much energy. Another thing that people often do is they'll use a space heater in a room. Now, unless your furnace is turned completely off, or your boiler, or whatever main heat system you have, unless it's turned completely off, a space heater is not going to save you energy. It's not going to save you any money, because the furnace is still going to be working, because you still have the rest of the house that needs to be heated up, while the space heater just heats a small area. Now, another spot where people tend to lose heat is if they have a fireplace. One of the biggest mistakes is that people leave the flue open, and that just allows heat to just fly right out. So make sure you close your fireplace up, especially when you're not using it. Alright, so those are some of the biggest mistakes that people make when trying to save some money on their heat. So make sure that you check your house, make sure it's well insulated, make sure all the windows are locked, make sure your fireplace, the flue is closed if you have a fireplace, and remember that drastic changes on the thermostat do not equal energy savings, and make sure to keep your windows clean and open. So if you have any questions, put them down here in the comment section. I'll try and get to them as quickly as I can. And another quick thing, this is the holiday season, so a lot of people are doing a lot of cooking and baking. So try, if you bake something in the oven, once you're done, leave the oven door open afterwards. Once the power's turned off, all that heat is just going to slowly dissipate inside, but if you open the door, it comes right out into the kitchen and it can warm the place up. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one.